Okay, I'm here in Fairfield, and as I walked past this person, a quest started, so I had to reload. This guy. So I gotta wait till he gets back over there, and then he starts talking.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
You get Perilous Journey to the Grove. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Huel Chandri, one of Fairfield's down and outs, has been kicked out of the saloon for not paying his tab. You overheard him ranting and raving about a business opportunity that might be worth following up on. I guess he did. All he said was... Is it set active?
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
No, man, I'm pretty badass. My last mission left a rift in space and cast me floating adrift in the void for a decade, if that's what you mean.
So you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
And just what is it you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
Yep, I have to say this. I actually do a pretty convincing impression of a raptidon mating call. Wanna hear?
Not particularly. Already have plenty of nightmares about them critters. Just thinking about them scrambles my gray matter. I can't imagine setting foot in Spire Grove, even though it might mean losing a chance to acquire the prize of a lifetime. You see, my partner there unearthed an unexploited protectorate technology. Wouldn't go into details, but promised it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
Alright, sounds good. What do I need to do? Other than give you my great impression of a raptidon mating call.
Don't want to bargain none? Might suspicious, you ask me. Like maybe I ought to end this here conversation.
Alright, fine. What do you propose?
I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
I just really want to give you my raptidon mating call. That's my reward. You have to listen to that. Okay, then.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
All right, what's the fastest way to Spire Grove?
Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
All right, what exactly are these schematics for? Anyway, last time I did a quest for someone, I had to get them some raptidon musk, which was an aphrodisiac. You want to hear my mating call? He looks like he's into raptidon mating calls.
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
in the Murder on Eridanos, when you're inside the I'll try to remember to add it to the end of this. When you're inside the warehouse, one of the guards opens up a freaking box. I mean, you don't get to see it, but he opens up a box and he's like, it's basically it's Raptidon smut.
All right then, don't let me keep you.
It's Raptidon hentai? I forget what he says, but it's a bunch. He says it's a bunch of drawings of Raptidons getting it on or something like that. I really wish my compass pointed me on where to go. Now I can, okay, if it's in mentioned, I can't activate it. If it's here, I can. Okay.
But I have a...
Sounds good. I'm gonna go talk to the bartender first. Sorry, because it's gonna make no sense. I was in the middle of a quest, and my companion stopped me, and I'm gonna cut that segment out because I'm in the middle of a quest already.
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar?
Sounds good, Cole.
Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
Name-pending saloon. Okay.
All right. Appreciate you dropping by.
Sorry, I thought there would be information on the guy that just got kicked out of the bar, but there's not. So we're gonna continue with what we were doing, which is trying to figure out what a Raptidon mating call sounds like. So I was going with a... No, that's more... They're like carnivores, right? So they aren't gonna sound like that. There's probably gonna be a lot more growling. So maybe a lot of... Something like that, right? There's a lot of very round rocks right here. Engineer hat. Spectrum. Wait, hold on. What was that? I know every Spectrum flavor. You can't hit me with that. Spectrum leavings? Can I zoom in? I want to read what that it says. Condensate? There was no Spectrum leavings in the other universe, galaxy thing. Okay. So I need to get up here. I can't tell my companion to fix this. If I had a 3 in engineering, I could fix this. What did you just do, buddy? Come on. So my option is I have to go around, right? He said something about scaling the cliff? Did he mean... He meant this. Oh, duh, I didn't even notice it at first. So there's this... to here, to here, to here. These lanterns that just happen to be here. Spire Grove. I'm gonna be honest,
Are you breathing?
I'm be honest with you. I was gonna ask him about my Raptidon mating call, but now it feels like that's not appropriate.
Jackson! Jackson! Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson! 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 Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson!
It wasn't the fall that killed him. It was a sudden stop at the end. Wow. What a what a time to make a joke I have, huh?
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Yeah, I don't think so. Why would anyone attempt to jump like that in the first place?
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
What are you doing up there anyways?
Dying, actually. Dying in a fairly slow, agonizing manner. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Scrambled her brain. You're not that high up.
I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
All right, well, how can I help you?
The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to, well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
All right, so take the boots, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget, and bring it to you.
Exactly.
All right. Well, how am I supposed to put my faith in something that just killed your friend?
Because he had no idea how science works and thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So when I told him to jump, he opted for open air instead of where I told him to go. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Plus, you'll have the advantage of practicing with him on solid ground, rather than up in the blue. Should give better habituation than poor Jackson.
All right, Space Ranger check. Fear not. Heroes like me are trained to use technology that hasn't even been imagined yet.
What? But that doesn't make any... Look, are you gonna help us or not?
This does make me wish there was a voice protagonist, because it's giving Silver Shroud. Indeed. I'll take a few moments to master your boots and then rescue you shortly.
Thank the Sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
Okay. That gives me another quest. Really love getting just quests dumped on me, don't we? Can I finish the one I'm already on first, please? You guys ain't going anywhere, so I will be right back. I want to finish the quest here. Okay, I did a reload. I'm gonna see what he says about the boots.
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? What? Jackson, you idiot! Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
What about these personal plasma thrusters? Yes, they're an old protectorate technology.
Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
Okay, so I don't have to give him my boots. Good, because I was gonna keep them. So now that means I don't gotta worry about reloading a save.
Ooh, fragile. Look at me. I'm a special little package, all wrapped up with clouds and whispers. Package thinks it's hot shit. I didn't even know they made Raptidon erotica. Wait, maybe this N-ray warning isn't decorative.